Hey guys, welcome back. So I just did a video for you, just kind of giving you an opinion on some key things that we're looking for to help us kind of narrow this down time frame wise. Because again, the news is very misleading and you can't really use it as a gauge or a tool. I mean, you have to be a deep analytical thinker to really pin this thing down right now, guys. It's that difficult, okay? So you have to be able to think outside the box on a high level, okay? So this article just came out after I did my last video that I called the Iraqi factor. And I want to point out some key things to you regarding this, okay? When they first started talking about the 2020 budget, okay, about roughly close to a month ago, they told us it had 148 trillion in it. And they told us it was only that was only for a 3-month period for the remainder of this year. Again, as you guys know, I've already verified it. That's actually a 6-month budget, not a 3-month budget. But then I just showed you guys an article in the last few days that said they still have yet to reveal the real true numbers and figures and calculations inside the 2020 budget for this 6-month period. Okay? Now, I want to bring another thing up to you. Okay? Guys, this is just the reality in this. If this 2020 budget is linked to the reforms, there's no way in hell they're going to tell you. Because if you were a deep analytical thinker, you would know it has to be timed and linked to the rate change because of the reforms in it. Okay? That's why they cannot tell you if the 2020 budget has reforms. They'll easily tell you the 21 budget and the 3-year budget has reforms because that's going to direct your focus more into next year and make you guys frustrated to mislead you and confuse you and make you think the rate change is going to happen next year. Okay? But they're not going to tell you if the 2020 budget has it or not because they don't want you to know if the rate's going to change this year or not. So it's their job to confuse you and mislead you. Okay? Now let's talk about some key points. Okay? Recent articles do not give you figures in the budget. They are still hiding the budget figures from us. They are not telling us the math or figures inside the budget. And there's a good chance, guys, that these could be calculated in the billions, not the trillions. If the real figures in the budget are calculated in the billions, that is the rate change. And again, there's no way in hell they're going to show that to us, okay? Now, here's a very key point. Last Sunday of last week, Council of Ministers already approved the budget, guys. It's done. It's ready to go to Parliament. But they just keep dragging their feet. And there is no reason right now why they should be delaying it. There's no reason at all. But yet they keep delaying it and dragging it. And they're not passing it to Parliament. But yet they have no justified reason or excuse as to why they can't or shouldn't. But yet they don't. Okay? So that's the part that I wanted to stress to you is they are not even able to pass this thing off to Parliament. They're delaying it when Council of Ministers had already amended the price of oil in the budget and Council of Ministers approved it last Sunday. And yet they're still not sending it to Parliament. The fact that they're delaying on sending this to Parliament, guys, is very revealing and very telling. That's what I'm trying to raise to you in this, okay? Let's look at this article and then we'll talk about it. Parliamentary Finance reveals the share of the Kurdistan region in the 2020 budget. The Parliamentary Finance Committee revealed on Sunday the size of the Kurdistan region's share in the draft budget for the budget law for the year of 2020. Committee member said in a statement to Information that the share of the Kurdistan region within the draft federal budget for the law year of 2020 amounted to 12 trillion Iraq dinars and 606 million dinars, noting that the budget will be decided on in the coming days. See, coming days, they're still hiding and delaying the budget of getting it even to Parliament, and yet Council of Ministers have already approved it. They have no justifiable reason to delay it at this point, guys. Unless there's just one thing in the background. Remember I told you in the last video, might need to finish some loose ends, tackle some things on this corruption they're working with all these thousands of arrests they're going after. They might just need a little more time on that. And that could be they've got to have corruption out of the government to the best of their ability. They will never have corruption removed 100%, but they have to have large levels of corruption removed to the best of their stability, to the best of their ability. Okay. They could be working on that. That just might be the reason why they might need 1 to 2 more weeks on this. Okay. And I'm not telling you the rate's going to change in 1 to 2 more weeks. I'm giving you theories and examples. Okay. The Parliamentary Finance Committee revealed on Sunday the size of the Kurdistan region's share in the draft budget for the year of 2020. Oh yeah, we already went through that. So they said it's 12 trillion Iraq dinar and 806 million dinar. Next paragraph. He added that the draft federal budget for the year of 21 has not yet reached the House of Representatives. Guys, Council of Ministers has not even approved or drafted the 3-year budget. Council of Ministers has not even created it yet. They don't tell you that. And when I talk to a lot of you guys, some of you guys, you mentioned to me, well, they haven't passed the 3-year budget off to Parliament. And I'm like, they actually haven't even drafted it, you guys. Council of Ministers still have to create it. The Council of Ministers have not even created that 3-year budget yet. And I just want to stress that to you, okay? But he added that the federal budget for the year of 21 has not reached the House of Representatives, and the region's share in it has not yet been definitely determined, indicating that the 21 budget is still in the process of discussion and preparation within. There you go. It's exactly what I told you. I'm going to repeat that. The 21 budget is still in the process of discussion and preparation within the Council of Ministers. Yeah, I just told you that. Okay. Council of Ministers still have to create and make the 3-year budget. Guys, they haven't even started it yet. So the 3-year budget, starting with the year of 21 to 23, guys, has not even been started to be created. Okay. It's going to take them 90 days to create it. It's a 3-year budget. They'll need 90 days. The Council of Ministers probably won't even finalize the 3-year budget, guys, until December of this year. I just want to stress that to you. I'm not telling you you're waiting on that budget. I'm just telling you regarding the budget by itself, they'll need 90 days to create a 3-year budget, so it won't be done until December. Okay. Last paragraph. The Parliamentary Strategic Planning Committee indicating last Sunday that the draft federal budget for 21 will include new funding sections to get rid of the oil dependence. Okay. Guys, they already have. See, they don't tell you the truth. When I spoke with my contact from within the Iraqi government, guys, they already have all the tariff taxes reforms, all that. Not reforms, but tariff taxes. All of that is already in effect. Has been in effect throughout the year. Came into effect in 2020. It's been in effect now. Iraq is not just working completely financially on just oil. Iraq has other revenue streams coming in. The tariff taxes are already active. I just want to stress that to you guys. Iraq is not telling you the truth. Okay? So, yeah, so it's very difficult to gauge this. But this is what I wanted to show you. Now, in this article, notice how they did not tell you the amount of the budget. Notice how going forward, just since kind of last week, they stopped telling us what the true figures are that are within the 2020 budget, okay? And I even showed you guys an article telling you that. I found one article that said that the true figures and calculations inside or within the 2020 budget have not even been revealed yet, okay? They're hiding this from us. So two patterns are happening here. They're not just hiding the figures and calculations and numbers within the 2020 budget. They're actually delaying on sending it to Parliament to be able to even start the approval process. So here's my point to you guys. We still have a very strong chance of seeing the rate change this year. Okay? I'm not ruling it out. Okay? There's something happening in Iraq. They need a little more time. Again, it could be they're going after the corruption. We don't know. But that's where we're at, guys. We're still in a very good position. Iraq is still at their highest level of stability that they've ever been at. And I wanted to just show this to you guys factually, okay? So anyway, hey, God bless you guys. You guys are all the best. Stand strong. Keep your chin up and have a wonderful day.